example, a social problem is defined as any condition or behavior that has a negative consequence for a large number of people, and that is recognized as any condition or behavior that needs to be addressed. In this documental, we are going to talk about a problem that is most affecting all the world, and this is the gender discrimination. The discrimination is an hidden problem that we have been living for a long time ago. It's defined as the act or instant of discriminating or making a distinction. And this is a problem that affects a lot of people because they are different than others. One of the principal kinds of discrimination are the direct discrimination. It occurs when you are treated differently and worse than someone else for certain reasons. In this kind of discrimination, you can search the discrimination about age, gender, sex, orientation, sex, race, religion, or belief. This is the principal kind of discrimination. And the indirect discrimination. It occurs when there is a rule, policy, or practice which is applied to everyone, but it has a worse effect on some people. These are the two principal discriminations in the world. But now we are going to concentrate in the gender discrimination because it's one of the principal kind of discrimination that we live in Mexico. This kind of discrimination occurs in situations some is treated less well because of their sex, usually when a woman is treated with respect, often by men. The purpose of this documental is to show how the discrimination has been living in all the world through interviews about random people.
Good morning, I am Linda Aguilar. In this day, I am in Iceland with Sergio. He has lived here for all his life. Hello, how are you, Sergio?
Hi Linda, I'm fine. And you?
Excellent, fine, thank you. Can you tell us about the life in Iceland?
It's very comfortable. In March of this year, the government approved the new law of gender equality.
What is this law about?
The government had wanted for some years ago to implement this law of the gender equality, especially at work. The New York Times said that Iceland is the first country that introduced this law.
I heard that thousands said the history has shown that if you want progress, you need to revise it. It is true?
Yes, it is. The government had wanted that the companies will pay the same salary for men and women. Actually, the women earn 40 to 20% less than men.
I understand. In other countries, they speak about that in Iceland there is a partnership. It is correct?
Yes, it's fantastic. It gave us the opportunity for we'll be with our children.
It is an excellent idea for your country. Thank you very much for your time in this interview.
You're welcome.
Now, I am in Mexico. I am visiting Miss Alicia, a woman that fights for the woman's rights.
Good morning, Linda. Well, I think that it's very important to talk about the woman rights because we're in a new era in the 21st century and we almost see that there are cases of gender discrimination.
What do you think about that Mexico is a macho country?
I think that it's a shame that in Mexico is a very macho country because we are in the 21st century and exist people that discriminate women because just to be a woman, and that the people can realize that all of us are humans and therefore we should have the same rights, and to be a woman don't mean that you are less or more than the men.
Where do you think that you can see more discrimination?
Discrimination in the industry. We can see that the most of the women that work in companies tend to be assistants or secretaries, and just a little of them become a higher charge.
What do you think that a man can receive the better salary than a woman that do the same work?
That is not fair because we should have the same rights for both, and the company should be equitable. All of us do the same effort and the same preparation to be able to get that job.
Have you ever suffered discrimination?
Yes, I had. When I was working, my boss didn't hear about my ideas or recommendations, but if a coworker say the same idea, my boss took note.
Thank you so much for telling us your experience and opinions than the gender discrimination.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The gender equality is a subject in which all humans must speak. Iceland is one of the countries that are countries with less inequality between men and women. We should follow what they do, because they figured out that both of them have the same impact. The women and men are extremes, and the government should help them look for a way to implement new laws in favor of women's rights to avoid the gender discrimination. It depends on us to make a change.